So I'm reading in Ezekiel once again, and I'm in Ezekiel 16. And, just before God destroyed Sodom is what, I'm at, this is going to be Ezekiel 16, 48, 49, and 50. But something I was thinking about America, which I believe is Mystery Babylon, and I'm not open for argument about it. But I remember seeing that Canada even started getting in on some of the writing on the wall kind of stuff, writing on the wall, hint hint. But they took a spray can and they put "darn the police," DARN, the police, and I thought, man, they don't even talk like we Americans do. I mean, we were raised around that, most of us. Maybe not all of us. I know I was. If the cat got in the house, it was "get the effing cat out the house." Something like that. That's just normal talk. That's how we talk here. It's just vile. Can't put a sentence together without that kind of stuff. You grow up hearing that, and you really do have to reprogram your mind, because that's what you're used to hearing. That's what you're used to saying. Not all people, but a lot. Okay, and but I just remembered that they put "darn the police," and that just stunned me, because they had enough decency, even when they write on, even when they tag a bridge or a building, to not use profanity like that. So, getting back to this, America, Mystery Babylon. Listen here to verse 49. "Behold, this was the iniquity of thy sister Sodom. Pride, fullness of bread, and abundance of idleness was in her and in her daughters. Neither did she strengthen the hand of the poor and needy. And they were haughty, and committed abomination before me. Therefore I took them away as I saw good." And I tell you, I can't imagine that we're any better than Sodom. As a matter of fact, I can only imagine that we're worse. If that were possible. I believe we're worse. I mean, you can't, this kind of spiritual problems that are let loose out everywhere. Demons, people saying, that demons are doing all kinds of things, unusual powers that people have. It's just unbelievable. And you better be a real Christian if you're going to face off against some of these, because this is no joke. You better not just be talking the talk, because you're going to have your plate clean for you. And it's hard enough just as it is. And they want to keep people isolated. They want to keep us mad at each other. They want to keep us isolated. Because like I've said it, and I know that it's the truth, you get two real Christians who are in right standing with God. They have an ear to God. They're able to reach the throne room. You get two of those together, people like that, it's over. And the devil knows it. So he tries to keep these people separated in any way he can. Because you let these people get in contact with each other, it would overpower the devil. He can manage us better if he keeps us isolated. And he does a good job at it. And you think, I don't know why this just came to my mind, but I remember Apostle Paul being hindered by Satan from getting to a certain area to preach the gospel, We have a real enemy. And he can hinder us, but he don't want two of us who are really, truly getting through all the junk in the second heaven to get up there to the third heaven where God is, and finally reaching it and getting a hold of his ear and being able to get a prayer through. You get two people like that together, and it's over. for whatever battle that the devil's trying to bring on in a certain area, maybe a principality. I don't know. But you watch and see that I just, the isolation and probably will happen to a whole lot more people. But in that isolation, you get a closer relationship with God. I'm just working on trying not to be a Jonah anymore and a reluctant saint. Like I said before, for whole 2020, I hardly went past 10 days of fasting. I just wouldn't allow myself to do it, and I get cut off because every time I try to get past that 10th day, it starts going into that God giving me dreams and things like that about how I'm being a Jonah, being reluctant saint, and I don't even know what he's talking about. I don't know what he means. But I do know that he means something by it, and it's up to me to seek him to figure it out during this cave time is what I call it, my cave time, where I feel like I'm a Lazarus. And in every sense of the way, it's like the Lord would come, and here I am, a Lazarus in this cave trying to fight like I'm trying to fight. And the Lord moved back the stone, and everybody's, oh no, he stinks. She stinks. Don't call her out. She's been in that cave dead. Don't call her out of that. We don't want nothing to do with that. But that's kind of where I'm at. And I don't know if I'll make it or not. That's just the truth.